Hey y'all, it's Osha Cerese, your favorite life coach. Let's get into it. Go back and watch the other videos, but we are reviewing Ready to Love season 10, episodes 1 through 4. And spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, we talking about the cast members and we are going into details about the episodes. So stay tuned for the next cast member. This is Kiara. I'm hoping I'm saying it right. It might be Kiara or Kiara. Mind y'all, I watched this a few days ago and took my notes. So she's 33. She works in healthcare as a work healthcare plan communication support. She's very feminine. She grew up spoiled. She's a hopeful romantic. She's really attracted to Jay. I already reviewed him, so if you want to learn a little bit more about him, go look at my previous videos. She is claiming him instantly, y'all, immediately. My man, my man, my man vibes. Literally said that several times. She's the mother of two boys, 7 and 14. She says that her youngest is very clingy, very attached to her. She went on the group date, skating rink date. Her and Jay really were vibing. That's when he let her know that he likes that physical affection, that closeness, and she put her feet in his lap. They had great conversation. She's an only child, just like him. I heard that's not a great combination, but it can work because he is a responsible father. So maybe. She also attended the pool party with Fritz, and there she opened up. She revealed that she and her son's father were together since they were teens. He was a pro boxer, and she thought they would be married, but he cheated. She said, although she was hurt, she did forgive him and take him back. But then he got locked up, and he's been locked up for about 6 years, but he will be getting out soon. She does say that they have a respect for each other. She says she healed and she has, really relied on prayer to help her get through that. And she's trying to allow love to find her. I would say her green flags is just her personality. She seems really sweet. She is very feminine. Um, just the fact that she is a hopeful romantic and how she is so open to love and ready for love. Um, and of course, the fact that she has done some healing work and she is grounded in her spirituality, those are some green flags for her. Yellow flag, I would say moving a little bit too quickly. It is nice. It's worked in the past with Ready to Love cast members claiming each other early and claiming they man or whatever. But you do also have to be a little bit diligent in making sure that you are vetting properly. So that could be a yellow flag. And then it could possibly lead to her being jealous in the process of him getting to know other women, but we shall see. Um, she may need to slow down and she may need to open herself to getting to know other men as well. We often as women put all of our eggs in one basket, and that works for some of us. And sometimes see what else is out there. Keep your options open. The red flags could be that she may still have some healing work to do. That is a lot to be with one man from your teenage years and to have both of your children by him and for him to, cheat on you. The fact that you thought that you were going to get married and then whatever he went through to be locked up. Another possible red flag is also the fact that yo baby daddy getting ready to get out of prison. So we don't know what he went to prison for. We don't know how that's going to be when he's out, what the dynamic is going to be with your children. And that could potentially lead to some drama or some issues. Because it's one thing when people are locked up, they say a lot of things, but when they're out, you never know how he's going to feel. His emotions may come back, his feelings. He may want his woman back. Who knows? So those are possible red flags. Um, the coaching suggestions that I would have for her is just to take some time to make sure that she is still constantly doing healing work because healing doesn't have a destination or an end date. So continuing to pour into herself, continuing to lean into her spirituality, and just to make sure that she is completely detached from that past relationship and that she's actually ready to move on. Also to, make sure that she really understands what it is that she wants since she's so quick to attach to someone, making sure that he aligns with what she is actually looking for and it's not just like, you know, getting too close too soon. I don't know if she has an anxious attachment style or what her attachment style is, but just to make sure that she is taking her time and going through the process. But fellas, would you date Kiara? This is Fritz. He's 36 and he is a financial analyst. One of the first things that stuck out for me when it came to Fritz is he said, "You got the benefits," in response to finding out that Coley was a flight attendant. He did say that he likes to travel. He was in Rome, Italy the previous week. He said he's been to 30 plus countries, and he did tell her that he hoped her companion pass was open. He says that he was supposed to go to Panama the following week for his birthday. I'm assuming he shifted the trip so that he could be on Ready to Love. He does want a partner he can travel with. He is another self proclaimed mama's boy. He attended the pottery date and he also attended the gym date. At the pottery date, I think he was vibing with, maybe was it Angie? I don't remember. Um, Gym date, he was out of shape and out of breath, but he did show up and he did participate. He's been talking to Sahara. She was the one who called him out for hitting her up with the friend zone type language, like you're and the dry conversation. Um, so he says that he feels like Sierra is a lot, that she's aggressive, excessive, and loud, but he also says that she is raw and authentic. So I'm not really sure what he's trying to do with her. He hosted a pool party at his house, and while was outside sitting down with Coley, she revealed that she checked out his Instagram, his social media, and she discovered that he was following the hashtag Polly. He said that he was just curious and that he is looking for monogamy. Some of Fritz's green flags, of course, he is well established. He seems to have a decent personality, getting along with everybody. He's well traveled, adventurous, and he does want to have that travel partner. I think another green flag of his is the fact that he was willing to host at his house. And that just shows that he takes pride in nurturing friendships, in my opinion, and building community. I would say the yellow flag for him would be the fact that he's really seems like he's more into the lifestyle things, the lifestyle, and more so than relationships. I got to see more from him to see what does he really want from a relationship or from a woman. The fact that he's kind of on the fence with Sahara, he's it, shown some interest with a few other women, but I need to see more from him, even with the dry conversation and stuff. Like, what's up? That's a red flag for me. The dry conversation, hitting her up with the yerb and all of that. Like, say what you gotta say. If you think that she's just a friend and you see that she's liking you more than that, just be direct if you don't like her. Talking about her behind her back. You don't know whether you like the feistiness or you don't. So, let her know something. It could be a red flag that he's following Polly. Are you just curious or are you really interested? Like, let somebody know the truth. We don't know. I don't know. Um, and to me, the red flag of him mentioning, Coley's flight benefits, it could have just been, he's like, good, you can fly with me. But sometimes it kind of was giving, oh, you trying to benefit from the flight benefits before you even know this woman like that. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's a yellow flag, something to look out for. Um, I kind of think that house wasn't his. I think it might have been an Airbnb, but maybe not. It's a big old house with a pool in the back, and it's just him. Somebody asked him if that was his forever home, and he said no. He was thinking about downsizing because it's just him. So my thought is, why did you ever get a big house like that? Were you doing it to plan for your future, or did you have a woman that you were building with at the time? What was the reason? So I would just say, as far as his coaching suggestions, is just to, be clear on what you want, be honest, and be direct. And, I want to see a little bit more of his vulnerable side as well and get back in that gym. I need to take my own advice on that too, but, we on TV out of shape and out of breath. We can't be doing all that. But anyway, ladies, would you date Fritz? And stay tuned for more reviews. Stay tuned.